Hello? A voice on the other end of the line. Delia said, Mr. Chase, is this Daniel Chase, the rare book dealer? She had found his number in the yellow pages. Levi had circled the small ad sometime in the past. Had they been in touch before? She didn't think so. She said, My name is Delia Armstrong. She waited. It is about lodestars, she said. She waited. My husband had it, she said, but he has gone missing. She waited, but not for long. I will be in your office in 1 hour, she said, and hung up. She prepared herself slowly, like going into battle. Did she believe in the book? Those people from the Church of God's all-seeing eyes did, and so did Levi, in his own weird way. To Delia, the idea that some American paperback writer, back in the 1950s, somehow came up with the true nature of reality and then coded it into a novel seemed preposterous. Reality was real. She never encountered Vui, did not hear the shadows whisper. To her, a wall was solid and a tree was a tree. They were mathematical structures encoded in a three-dimensional physical space. Or perhaps the question of simulation versus reality seemed meaningless to her. In math, everything was possible, but very little was real. If you saw it, if you felt it, didn't it then exist? She didn't care about the book, but she cared about Levi. Enough, at least, to try this, to send some man to seek him out. Perhaps it would prod him out of his nonsense. If not, she'd make her own arrangements, though it would hurt. She'd loved and lost before. She would be fine. The book dealer was young and nervous-looking. His flat smelled of wet fur, but there was no dog. There were too many shelves and too many books. He offered her tea. It rained outside. She told him about Levi. I just want you to talk to him, she said. I just want to make sure he's all right. The kid objected at first, but he took her money. Was the world real? That wasn't a question that occupied Delia's thoughts. She went back to the flat. She watched a movie. She fell asleep. In the morning, she got up.
We can't see her after that. She is occluded from our sight. We have never needed that thing humans have, this imagination, a way of picturing the unreal. To us, all is known, all is seen, here at the end of time. We try, though this is not our way. How it hurts us. In our language, the word for book is the word for people, is the word for food.
Delia, sitting at the breakfast table. Early morning, but the postman had come and gone, and, restless, she went to the door and found the envelope, recognized Levi's handwriting, tore it open, and returned to the dining room table and to her coffee, with the contents of the envelope in her hands. What did she think of at that moment? Did she think of the child and what had become of it? Did she think of Fiji, of the way the rain came down hot and fast on Suva's dusty streets? Of stolen kisses, silent tears, the taste of yakona, the whisper of chalk on blackboard, of the time of pain? Did she think of Suravuvu, where the dead fly at night on the lighted pathways of the Vui, flying high and invisible in the sky under the ancient light of stars?
We do not know. Perhaps she turned a page. Perhaps she smiled.
The walls grew thin. She stared with curiosity at the tabletop. She could see the floor through the wood. She looked up as the ceiling faded, and she could see what was really always there.
Perhaps she smiled. Then she was gone, forever. a memory. Not even that. Just make-believe.